anche me communicators nso be ba betena seneja ye de enkomo twetwe na aka nyina no atoa so de amamo na Zito kasa Zito faya kasa ni nyina no efa lawyer Andy Appiah-Kubi said ya wa ba bontende da say we withdraw every chairman Wontumi case no nya de aja so obeto aso edi asem ne no na Zito so nya de a obete ase ne no ate ase akina ene say lawyer Andy Appiah-Kubi wo po say won po case no wo bedi achi san say Wontumi endi Wontumi achi ene ne ndi court ho akoni aba wo wura ha no wura ha wo fa hanum say no wa fa hanum say ni ade nyina na afi from nowhere oba bonte ba be ka che Ghana for say o cho hu de free case ni mo onu Zito wo so wonte ase ne ndi Andy Appiah-Kubi say wo po say won po case no obedi achi yenti Zito ni sem ni nyina no FMR CCA
lawyer Appiah-Kubi
okay
wo say wo twe ne ho afiri Wontumi asem no wagina ho no mo a waka kosisi e ba bebuya ne e ba bebuya na fe na betwe ho me mpene me so onko me free bear yi ne me hu say wo ka se me ka tro se nkora lawyers no me ma na sha se e ba no na me hu say danger wo ho
because eduro bi na afi wo
afa de ono wo ma me kirekire mbiem no wo ja ma nkora no so ho ena me hu say ade na me say danger ya ba na me pa de se me tie pa se me say maye kampa ba Wontumi da de lawyer Appiah-Kubi still wokonko di asem no wo hwe me emu ansa na waka de obeka afa ma tese wakeka say oba no tese no ase eniema bi kwadwo ase ne ye di no koto tese ye bobolo
sa
anse nipa me enu na edi asem ye Wontumi versus aban
okay
ena magistrate no otim no na ye referee
okay
won obi a wakwa match e wa lose o say referee ne ya ade da
dabi or the blame ma referee no well no ba kokora na penalty na san kwaje ma yen
penalty so kura je ma kura ke bia me ba so kura ne ya she no basis
no say ke ma we red card
ya show 6 ne ya je penalty no ma kura ke je 6 why eti mo mekeka sansam no kura bi ye ntie mo mekeka wonim se magistrate no anya yi na ho ahwan te se de okeka e no kofare no case e ma ye de ko yi kokodi wie ya ansa na esen aba so wohunu sa ade na ye ka eno an sa ade me hwede ye kro na ne da so wo ka se ye mompa be ka che se kodwo de aduro ne ne mra de ye nyem empa ye ne de kokko kamera e na se bonsabo wo ba ni so a ye tu na ni so oba honhum ma ne ye kobɔ mpa ye wo ho no obi atwese kan no de ba no koto eja osro de ho te wa ni mutiten
tipa track bi atigidi
na ba
Yesu opegya mi
sana Yesu pegya nipa wa brat ka ya tifiri a eba
tumirika
wo tai wa ni tua se tai enade ni nyina apie no aba betre ka ni se mabɔ mpa ye de ya ko bindu beko ebe pa ye kun mpa bɔ de nya de ebe ye adwuma etimi me ka se we se na impokra se na mpa bɔ de ya se de ka na kufu ado ho tigibe twatia but wo mu hu sa ye ka me de e na se de ade ni te da bia se de me kan se me makwa koto framo ba ko makwa gye framo e wa ban ho ana se me akora bi wo ho na afifi wase no watu di akotim no odo ho be se 15 years wo kwa akobukura gye so kokogye permit
wasi wo dan bi na wa fuo mu no
jo kokogye permit na obi akwa akotu aban policy so nya ehwe party politics inti wo so on de wonya ehwe but obi a won de okokopai ba ko de kobo ne da so on de wa ehwe etimi de lawyer Appiah-Kubi de me ne nya adwene asem ne de woni nwie ye mu anwie no ohunu na yi no omo no eto da ya no omo mu bi no omo akwa ye se sunsunsori oso wo e friend say wutimi sa ya de wo hwe na ba wu ade be chimu awu no oso mu fa no ko hospital
na nyesa ko wu
hospital sabi pepepe na papa wo peso ye wadi asem na atena ho am ya hye date ye be ma judgment afa na so ba betwe ho afirim wo asem we pa what bi da ba ho mia kan so what bi da wako fari no case nyina me yabo agu de obeye bia wako akoye ye ba bebu asem na wo se ma withdraw na se asem be na wo ka biem
se 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 bia adu the final decision
ti wo twa ho sesai ya twa ho sesai
ya to aba na wie ye twa electoral commissioner na wo ti campaign kem se me koye campaign
wo ya to awie ye kwa kobo boss ma twem ho afira batro no alan ye kobo na kora no second one no
wa nko bi
e no wo se be nko no de sen kaka ne de Japan wo ko wie ye no afa de ye bobo no se abato nkura ma twem ho afiri sa bi na akwa akoye It won me pre on twini hu firim obedi asem na
but oh dia one reason was one
the reason obeka bia
online
what na client wo come Wontumi me say Wontumi ne first am ne no ka chen se mpre ka chen so wo medi nwie onko ne ehunu de ebesie wakofare no case ukokot bia ba na wo guarantee interview ukokot bia ba na wo guarantee interview eno na ni say asema wudi a wonya ye ukokọ mu free court room anim wa na mo grant interview lawyer bia me pese mbo ndi ka tem se sa anima na wo mo ye no wo mo ye kura ma Wontumi kura ho aye
okay
wonya hwe afedi amatwe me ho afirim ye se pre bargain you say hwan no ne ye kwadwo me de na me ka no se me pa me ni Wontumi na nam se de first no an kablo ya Appiah-Kubi enko ye de a hye oberi ko be di asem na wie na de de biem na abesen abeka mukọ na wo court obi a wonkasa oberi dia na ye say we be kan say we be kan say
judge ni be greedy ni
eti enam say your mind forest do okoye ye wabum nua wa ye say 20 years na say de ma na wo nzamba be ka hwe de obeya na say bia opa so be kwa akoya appeal and de obi anu na say sabre pa de up to July 3rd in de biem na be wo se wo kokoya wunya kwan koye ju kwa akotwe ho afiri
anno me nim se utie ni interview ni ya o se ohuni sa asem no ensam ene na nam abonten no ya ye too much
e de wonkonko bremu wo ma supporters wonko bremu MPP supporters ya chi obi onye hwe ga bi na donje ene Dr. Bahumia me so obi abode ya no ne kwa me MPP nam no reporter ne he ma me na de wani abi se enye chama Wontumi wo ho no ma kwa akwache no se na wo so ayede wonye hwe obekwa koton ni nsuo no nkonkoton oba begino se Wontumi nya hwe afede ne lawyer kura so se matwe me ho afira se bimu enso wadi akira ehunu se ade na ayeka no wanya hwinti the whole Ghana no nkwa no ye nipa ne nam ha MPP krom ne regional chairman for 16
yes
ade na nka ndi regi bia de wo nkwankwache no ne nkwache national executive no nso nyina se wanya hwe eni akwache no no wakan sa tantanta ne maye bi ne nam ho ne ye ka ne akwaba konso no da no mo de mo ye no se ye to abawi a wo ye behu so tuma NDC bia e bachew hejimi keka
you say kwado ya mo say the table will turn
wana ka kiro sese aban bi ni so aye nchiri mu nipa anasa aban bi wo so a emu nipa ye bibi anya aye nche no eye mra ba ne da ba bi sa so fi sese abre nipa no ho no wa ye bibi anya ukọ police station police ni be ka se NDC ni wo so ntimi nkwache no ye be kwa kwache no president mama woni ni nua Ibrahim num nyina ye beche no na amamue no oba bebu ye nam sese no ne ye de anke so president Pratakufu aduke ma ni nkofie okay
yeah
no ma be keka bi tantanta enu abaya baako wono so eye ne dese wo se jama se Bank of Ghana kwa akosiu bibi se Dr. Pakwesi Ndum nsese wo mu bie bank man hwe nani age
Bank of Ghana so omo de petition
nani age obi adwuma egu nani age na Dr. Pakwesi Ndum se ne bank no ye ma ne ba wonim nipa dodo ba nyemu adwuma ye mo se mo wie university mu hyefie mu nya adwuma cheso mo ka asem kura asem ye da na ono baako wo so wie university 4 years unya adwuma bi enye ena MPP se ne kokoye indomie ton wo se ne ba nton indomie na obeka kiro se koton indomie yes sir na wo papa ye president na wo ye campaign ma ba umia se ba umia de o ma ye president
Zito ena yetie ne nsem nyina ba wase lawyer andi Appiah-Kubi you lie bad case no wo twumu tanya wo bedi esanse wedi eche so many months nie de bia mu free quarter press conference na wo ye na wo cheche nsem na wo kan nsem we afi dia wa watena se adwun we hu se case no ya agboche ma Wontumi nti wa mu ya se atwa ho aba wo ka che Ghana for say ya de asisi an wo withdraw e de free case mo se che ma Wontumi wo ka che se enti ase nne enti ase na on to show July 3rd na show na ye di case ni wie na send ye prince awom na abekwa a ye de wakọ akoto ye fa won koto nsawom nso na edi nya mebe ya adom na abedi nkonim nso ano weja wape ufite bi no wankechi fite bi na de wehim e wo man mu na de lawyer ndi Appiah-Kubi cheche ni ade de emfa kwem communicators are you ready yeguso ahwe nim se Masami Ibrahim awo kasa dem MPP obeba beka ye ho nsuo no ahya ase aje se egugu nkakra nti no se aka na hye bebi but obo ne homode a se obeba na ono so aba beka ye ho so far di we de mi hu boda igidio amankwa waye NDC communication team member ye di igidio no beto bebi na buhia ya fa amankwa ne ya ne wakasa dem NDC amanyoko nenso no mensa aka no ofidie manum sia mene no eba aba betwetwe enkomo amankwa
edini de em se do kai na amankwa na ye
na igidio ase oba ha last week Friday me kasebo so na emfantu de yamfa amankwa no ba jo se bibia boko
ya mi adum na nso
ye da oba de asem so me ho ye anka sende si amanyoko ni niema etisen wo
oniema ekoboko em say MPP for the kasa na yomude bibi ekoyi hwe big push economic indicators ye dollar ni niema ya bibi are na kwem kaka iguso ti hwe say by 2028 die na ebo share 2024 manifesto ni na at least 70% die yetimi a target ti hwe say yebetimi a complete.
All right, and semrene ko aka belly 40 minutes into yenrewre mu in case I'm so beto so afine Wontumi amanso na yatoa enkomo ne so Wontumi 6 plea deal in 30 million Ghana cedis. Exim Bank fraud trial. Attorney General notifies High Court. And I just say, Chairman Wontumi, I think last week, and I'm the better woman in him say, Exim Bank, who says some. So I said, I remember say, you're a compre could the Kamba Bonte, Bekaye, and Chairman Wontumi, I could Jilumbi, Sikabia for Fan Zasia, and Jack Kennedy, so a Casado to a Kaye, and the public brina and Jam Antumu. Last week, and the lawyer, the Babonte say, idea just a Chairman Wontumi say, sa 30 million Exim Bank who sensemi ade a why ready say obe make payment in nkeja wo montana sana wo mo enka ho asem nti ja amankwa na waba ne dia wo submission on this issue anything.
Okay, me di kan mechia etifo nyina say omanyamre na omo hwe na the genesis of sa case we no if bra Chairman Wontumi Eko Exim Bank, Eko J grant, say
online
or the year a fool.
Yeah.
Now I employ, yes. Now I employ ye Ghana for ya my age mo. Oh, actually, I was say, I see we dear. Toss mu. I will say a boy. Now so you know before. See a free where bang no. Okoji scan ye who are there or dear yet. Till now, you who the dear yet. Na plea bargain no. And I may say ye kind the meaning of plea no near see the opposite channel see because say oka se plea bargain or say it is an agreement between the prosecutor and the defendant in which the defendant agrees to enter a plea, usually a guilty plea or in some jurisdictions a no contest plea in exchange for a benefit such as reduced charges, fewer charges, a little sentence recommendation or other concessions from the prosecution. Plea said the ATS say fan say me no when yasem say ebia me ton books na me ni wodidwa na commission am de ma ono wa metua mame na me de wa court ya me de uko yi e wo say me na me kasa wa wia me no ana say misika no afa ama me no kwan bi a me fa so a menya misika no e wo say meji enti say ye rua court na wa fa ekire no wa be hu me say misrew sika na wo ka say e wo say nka me de ma wo no me pese ye tena se ne ye kana boko na utua say ska yima me timpacho asem ya o ken den na kire say ni mu no ondifo
Nice wodifo.
Wodifo
I want to mean.
Want to be fair to me yes idea we. Ena sa oral ne sa the arrest ne sa nema ye kosu you know. It's not just for the sake say ye pay sika back.
Okay.
Ye pese ye leave a benchmark bi to ye pese set standard bi. Say sa wo man mu na wo wi ade ana sa wo de sika wo de unsa ebo aban sika mu a. Sika no betua ma ye na mbom e wo say ye de offer punishment.
Okay.
So yes, so left me alone there. Enka ye age onra into that negotiation the plea bargain. Now on for conditions me into. First condition is say 30
you are
million.
Making a suggestion.
Yes, a suggestion.
Course attempt there one can hear what you contempt, but he is just making a suggestion. One chair court ne there wo munyo. He's only giving a suggestion.
Yes, e come kwadi. E come kwadi an kanema mi no. First one they say 30 million na obeje ye no. Ontua no mo ho sa num. Aye. And then the first condition 30 million no. Online.
Nice, 150 million. Aye. Okay.
And I say, obetuya 30 million am I no akoda jail.
To you?
Yes, to me.
That 30 million
grants now
from Exim Bank. Obetuya no. E ka wo nko ade a. Anka onchiemu bon 5 na is a 35 150 million. And I say on share that 30 million. Now on Sanso and jail. Okay.
Yes. And no one because minim the enti a obeka say asemi a okan die mini for name pese me ne o kanaboko na sika na me koje ye no bitua me hu asem no ne fare bai and I mpo si ekọ bible mu mpo a ye wo Matthew 5 chapter 25 mesre wa so be mam time na kamakan ya or say be reconciled with your adversary quickly while you are still on the way with him, lest perhaps the adversary may hand you over to the judge. Okay. The judge may hand you over to the officer and you'll be thrown to prison. Okay. Asemia me makai obeso ochire say uni obi anya asem na moko asem dibia ye court no. Se unim say asem na anase DS no online o wako di dream bi ana wako wieska bi ana wako ebibisa na bra nipa ko na ode wo court woni na ekono adversary ni hye ho na kire say de oye de ode asem no court enti say me nam de asem no court na me ne wo na ekwa ekwan ne so no ka kire me say oh say ni say na into de mesre wa yen fa asem ni free court na ye meka na boko na emo so wan kan e na o ka so say ye de obeko court no de obema officer na officer ndo akọ to jail so even in the bible plea bargain no eye adwuma wo and any nyina also boils down to the fact that say if you are not guilty menga so be a guilty say the court say the kind of court man menga so be a guilty na mum your guilty conscience chere say asem no ndi fo a any kwan say oka say me plea bargain and the other na samra boy ya July 3rd ye be ma friends a verdict when plea bargain it means say oh no samra boy case onim say hwinim anaso ogin hu di say when di boni bia enti no nye but say we no ono anim say nimu no ye kwa akira ensem be pie enti no o plea bargain.
Oh, you know there's some time ago some video be an circulate yes we do a bro be I don't know if you remember in that time no now share the amount of money eba bontins or the edua a bro ni ade na question mark but then again if he himself he has come to realize ade a wo ye na or ye willing say obetie sa sika na I think the Attorney General they should sit down and talk about it and then take the money. Because at the end of the day, your abandoned projects, we need the money to fix a lot of things. It's if he's ready to pay the money, at the end of the day, I say yes, so why don't we accept it and then take our money?
And yeah, one I actually almost said, Makuya and Ponchini, Ukuni in house, and in your momrana, or more fun for Chini Mura. Okay, now you're saying someone Ghana for can use some way somehow get understand them because say you hear me kasabre ye je ni okay yes as any sadia any say Chema Wontumi afa say 30 million ye fan say ye fan so ma entitled to negotiation obetua ene say fan say any government appointee what government is here so no so for 10 million.
Okay.
Next MPP government or ban next a plea bargain na yetua we go so so about obesa aje obesa tuya there will be no deterrent.
The plea bargain should go with consequences.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so who say then awo ye no emfa mfa so de bia mro man no say aban ni sika na aban no photo bi da ho na we don say kobo even the proposal na was send ko and it wasn't in the right place but this answer na MPP na opa wanti no the criticism na was say going to the proposal and you say the scrutiny I will say you who say proposal or the adwuma na follow up no it's saying no
because I was really wondering saying to MPP are buying to man you obi abeji sika enye sika keto say man tumi anye follow man tumi am say say e bro ni we na I know say bro so woni season ayedua into no say 2 years and I say 4 years ago kra no oji sika na ndinka sa 4 years ago na e bro ni we e for so bay e na yenya ye e wo sa e fo na chema wudwume say wo ko but then again since he has decided to pay no mama say he should pay, but it should come with a penalty.
Yes.
You pay the 30 million Ghana cedis, obekwa koda jail, and I say 30 million Ghana cedis no. Yeah, multiply by 5, that is 150 million. In fact, I'm yeah, Jeja. You know one thing people are saying is and they share charges are the chain at this Appiah Debo chairman Wontumi 3 charges. Debia or court week courts can yet 3 to 4 times. People are saying says see I know some contest so be national chairman for the NPP. They need to drop him because as going to become a national chairman for a party where fraud cases, illegal mining cases, what would you also say about that?
The Eddie kind mini MPP.
Oh, you are just sharing your.
Yes, I'm just sharing my yes. Me who say national chairman. You can say national chairman when your government is out of power on a head. And it means everything that the party plans to do, it passes through the national chairman. So if you have a national chairman, or undergo trials for 3 good cases. Now, I said the worker each and every week one court 3 times. Now in a week it was 7 days. And he said or the 3 days a quarter 4 days na akano mrebe no benya dey party adwuma. So it means ono national chairman na emu na ngasa no oye occupied onya peace of mind onya sound mind and for attending to party duties. As I know so ana party no dadeja yin enim say Dr. Bawumia ne mu hakakra me ka say ne mu hakakra me ka ne credibility. Ghana for said who ye. It's also a formidable person. Ye in 2016, after 2016 now, we saw that President Mahama himself he was down. Now affecting. But ever since yes, he didn't get here era into the national chairmanship. We saw the uplift in the party. Discipline, everything was intact. You dare not, even till now, you dare not. Because we be you say you say obi akoye bibi boni bi o party ma obi ambeje wo you be jaw man public ne say wa de oye ni enie internet till now want to say obi akowi aban sika now corruption scandal be because they say no standard now marriage yama NDC no high because of the work that the party, especially the national the chairman of the party, Juma or you know. Okay. So I believe say MPP for TSC say chairman Wontumi and national chairman more massive. But I mean when he say a step in the right direction.
But does he deserve to be a national chairman?
Personally, no.
Why do you think Wontumi doesn't deserve to be a national chairman?
Because for you to be a national chairman, I will say unya self dignity kakra. I will say udin da bontino e clean. I will say usuban obeda di a check Ghana for no. I will say Ghana for who say papa we na dwemu do. Let's go back to a year after the 2016 election. Share General General Ketia
General Mosquito.
Shana. Before that, Nankufo the charges be abono and na esi edu nketi ade we panyin bi a okade ope and ade ben de ben. O sha said the amount for a courts purify the din hold the bonini in every hono and obey a chairman. We saw the heights our the NDC drew. A drew baby a face ye can say MPP nimbe and make a sacra radio station so cry and share it to me. It's missing a problem because almost said that planning the structure of the party, the message that they send out. Okay. And see, MPP for no crown so if you have someone like Chairman Wontumi, Otimi Tina TV so you gold bars at was we got money. Otimi Tina TV so eka say baby a president Muhammad Dano Crown or power say be in a free. Sa number friends the position on the poll. Says that time now Muhammad that 8 no so with me will be or power with me in a free 8 ako 2. He also had a TV station. Omo informing the public falsely. Say about one in 2 days. First day no go for we special people by to. Second day special people by to. All these actions, it brings bad name. It brings bad name. So if you think say you are worthy to be the national chairman, your actions must speak. Okay. Any say what they want for a sign, you must feel when you know Muna, you see a chinabo, you can say a chinabi or the sick alcohol for tumu, a buying for tumu, a chinabi say, a chinabi as Hana, would dinangasana, air out no yet. Okay. And I can see on authority say MPP for you, see a dino crap arm, there is no way I'll say chairman to me, a national chairman.
All right, Zaman Kwameda was room with the next topic. Andy Appiah-Kubi withdraws as lawyer for Chairman Wontumi ahead of July 3rd judgments.
Andy Appiah-Kubi.
Lawyer Andy Appiah-Kubi.
No, I am one.
Oh,
no, I am one. Okay. Because say a man of his dignity, a man of his stature. Na one obi ashe court proceed. In fact, enyo onumpo ena or file the Wontumi case when the case began. Enyo on file it was Godfrey Dami. Ena Godfrey Dami ejemu say Andy Appiah-Kubi enko. Na say Godfrey Dami ejemu adenti na won twen na when na kwa through the court process na edru timer was say your verdict na won twen because menti ase say meni wa ye adwuma ya kwa ya fam bibia o say ye bia isumu nyina enemu na edru say adwuma me ye onyi adwuma meni wa ye nyina no edru bra was say ye tena se
na
aketuaba na ye hu ekwan a ebefa so aye no wo gya me ho akọ wo yes na me kra na wo defend me no ebe me ya and as a lawyer so no in fact once I say what's the deal most of the case most of the trials Appiah and the Appiah-Kubi court here or ne Wontumi akọ nyina after every day our bloggers are omoko opie na no near the market tu na no lawyer and the Appiah-Kubi and the court was saying
no chirim
o chirim ni nyina no wan ka ne baabi ada se court no e bia efa se de ne de court no kan na de judge ni ye entwa ye emom ono asa akra hye ko friend se judge ni kutupa se ondi asem ni ye na se de yakon de eno ano no it had intina ebe ka some few weeks ama verdict abano aba monten be yese ena ono ankasa no said na court process na ekono emotionally any friends say
or say he feels there is an upper hand pushing it because I say ye pentem or say my yenhwe kwabra ne meaning we shouldn't judge Chairman Wontumi wrongly and my yenhwe nim ka so Wontumi the gold board aba be good table so ntino Wontumi afom ne yemfa angel no.
Don't
you think he has a case?
No, it's a case. I didn't throughout the beginning of the case, when lays up weighed out. Now I file statement upon statement. Now they acquire appeal. Now appeal yeah tum who say Chairman Wontumi and I opia clark it and I just say when one to be uncashe.
So why are you not talking?
I cast some few weeks. I mean the verdict about I feel now by say and friends say judge said the worker now opening them I was saying here to your boss court delay tactics they don't have any case. the echna be friend say ene yetim de ko say ye be ye your friend say interrogation into yetimi for about witness boxing na justice Shremsai once on any lead now watoto wano kakra the next day ye be ba now the appeal ko say process no wani anje ho the court the law gives that freedom for everyone to express that and it is what go through sanema we mu nyina na why intimi in fact o kra was say bomb abaso say adwon no mo ye no ano videos upon videos na afei judgment adura na we delay tactics na we gimmicks kakra bia antics kakra bia obeso ye ntino o say case ni ye ndi ni ye na me hu say no pay akra no akra high court abo atu agu say ontimi because it doesn't hold any water o dwen wa won dia say
still he will do it. He is resigning because said yenko peno no enye saa na wo nya no o say enye saa na wo onya no kra but don't you think say any reason in so one way or the other no at least we should give him benefit of the doubt
say ye pay your case ye pen intent
because also or a lawyer and I yet chairman Wontumi so nko asem na wodi but was see dey bia because I had 3 charges I would didn't na ma chairman Wontumi dey bia was to court na fi as an enkrofo nka na aka ne ade no kwan onya time impo attended to womo and I'll say yade asanko de ato judge ni mpo enim say documents bi o hokran ko mo mfa ma no na nko won hwe wo abo judge na abo court ne mpese or the man as what na se adwun we say sa ne ma we nyina no ase wo mo ho pre wo so mba jeli chairman Wontumi intentem to no de wo free mu because he is also an MPP member. He's a former MP at the end of the day maybe ana because of your political lawyer anything na cover ne science wo twe ne ho na chairman Wontumi emfa judge lawyer foforo na ko ne lawyer ni no enko na oni asem no
de di kan obi anse no say omefa case no me na me ton made na afi me say me ntimi ton bi me pese wo ba na be shema nan me enforce o say bra by force be shema nan wo na ba gia tum say o mate say o pese o je ho me de ne etena se na me mesom na bibia e be koso adwuma ni bia na menye it's the same thing as this in this case say me can say yeah Godfrey Dame and na lead council and sana I think 7th October what shall I say na 28th October o lay ma say wo beto aso wo Zito mu pepper say wo beto aso na ti ade ntina wo to aso no wo say be chiri abekasa say de obi na enforce wo na Zito mu waji atum nso no definitely you have to stay put to your work adwuma na yede ahya won say be defend me it's ade ntina court say bra na nipa kro na be defending no fa asem ni tudwa o ka se ye rashi case no na medical kan in any case send ye rashi case na you had enough avenue to state say send ye case na ekono e the problem beba say make no bua ko say omu pie free courtroom ho na no journalists everywhere near the mic abrel I'm sorry and the Appiah-Kubi in a case na ko saying no so my response o ekoboko na yenim se bia e bibia akase nyangopon e de nsa betim so na obeka asem we nyina na afi emre na duru se ye be ma judgment na afi na wo be ye na case no ye penitentem ni ye na me hu ba bia asem we nyina.
Do you say it to be a delay factor said ye be ya yenjeli Wontumi entem? The reason why I'm saying that is say na court no o make his statements be say as he is resigning the next judge the next lawyer ever take you over from where he is stopping no if you are as a lawyer ni e was say document and I say pamphlet that ni dey the court or see a draw ye papa if you are a lawyer ni ba be to no bo no ba be hwehwe ni nyina mu ansana wo mesa so court na afi cases no baby a wo hu ni say ehonum tosi no wa sha ase a raise issue no court wo me di court akoniaba and the judgment is also July 3rd. Do you see it to be a delay tactics?
Yes, in Accra High Court or dismisses our proposal because I don't get it. So when you say asem na ye dia court no undi fo a niam we nyina hu hia say ye share case say from October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June.
8 good months.
8 good months. You never raised any concern because come raising concern, you know my when raising concern for 8 solid months. Where the court akwaniaba sa where the nechi from 28 October besi June 3rd July be verdict enti adenti na opese ujai mu ma obi foforo na ono nso be go through the files ni nyina a raise concern say aha ne ha e bia problem wom ye ntrase ni esiesie mi wa verdict nso ye 3rd we twa mu tan ye nsesa no enti ane eto aso na emu wie na say case reference verdict na e ban no wompene so a ye do kwa appeal and then you can switch it to the person any nipa kro no o wetimi ato so afiri ho na emu enya afi na verdict no ba na nipa kro no e be hwe files ni esa case no it will bring a whole lot of issues emre ni ho ye penkofo mo wi aga na sika nyina ye pe time a prosecute mo enye wo ne ye be che wo ho nti say wo problem a ye share case na se na no bring out your problems ye share case na se na no lay down the facts how who say young friends say young go through the correct process enya afei na e bedru on na obe switch lawyer now the delay antics friends say some delay tactics be ebe hard Debbie me hu say
but chairman want to make court akoniaba ho nsensem ya anytime you go on social media right after so be court be you will see especially NDC communicators want to be obi jail. Want to be the election or want to be the want to be crying on my matadiam and once I want. People mostly say that call social media and so on. Don't you think, sir, and also can we be and I'm a lawyer and the Appiah-Kubi fail say I say and being so because ye quarter or Bianca so be jelly Wontumi. But every time NDC communicators to radio suit TV so Wontumi ye be de jelly no and Sawomo Kumasi Central Prison no. Don't you see Sanya manas communicators no, especially the high ranking communicators for the NDC. Mo kanintina ono so hu said baby ade akika ko edie say sakase bi wo mtima mi ndwane fast and sunday ni ngwase atom.
Okay, communicators they are talking from their personal view and your part in official stand your individual friends your communicators no omo ankasa de omo emotions na omo apie akire wona wuti om. And as a lawyer, you are supposed to work with facts, not emotions. You are supposed to work with facts, not emotions. And it's a communicator because I'm fine saying or a benefit the entire or communicate my party no. And yes, say bibintia onagasa want the benefit awunya whether monetary whether opportunity it doesn't matter. They has want the benefit or into wakasema party no. What you must do is to stick to the job. Say I am here to defend Chairman Wontumi. Don't be listening to the communicators. Communicators need
but Sami Jemfi is not just a communicator.
Of course. And I make say yebe say mekai yebe to obey. And Sam George Eka say the president has the power to stop Galamsey in I think 3 days. Oh no, such statement no kind is not the general view of the NDC. It was his personal view. And say talking say he said it. It's not the president, it's not the national chairman, it's his personal view. So when Sami Jemfi is speaking, he's speaking from his personal view as the communications officer of the party. It doesn't mean that that's the whole party stand say by force now see a jailino. Those in charge of the case, BT say Justice Remsai, BT say the Attorney General himself, Omone the people handling the case, Omona ke Babontin, ebe make his statement in here. Then you can say that yes, there are some hands behind our more manipulative case. But if it's not both of them, anyone outside the case is making somehow an allegation or something like that. To make sure that yes, he's working or a communicator. Communicating to but yours is not to mind them. Don't mind the naysayers. Make sure focus on your work. Yeah, human the amount and I say ain't you more to war park in the son. Omundi Juma no would the say court no Ubedruho Now we defend Chairman Wontumi. Now we win the case. Simple as that.
Okay, so you still stand by it that lawyer and the Appiah-Kubi shouldn't withdraw. He should continue and wait for 3rd July. Judgments never be na sign the overtrain of one next person never no or call appeals court na the next person. Okay, yeah, remember last week one of the issues are actually the minority led by Dr. Appiah-Kubi almost stormy some of the abandoned hospital and as a project NDC amanyoko no according to them mobile be mu no montini mani enko share no ene Ashanti regional minister Nesama work Kenya and say if you want people to speak against abandoned projects, NPP doesn't have the right to even step foot at Syria Hospital, Agenda 111 projects, both Chred and then for you Chrome DNO, and also for military hospital. That what would be your take on that issue? And do you agree to what the Ashanti regional minister said?
100%. The Ashanti regional minister Dr. Frank Amakohene, the Okaine die, and no, Asemena no, he hit the nail right at the point because. Your memu and NDC Frabem 2016 or share a ferry military hospital Sewa or Shasi. Oh, I have the list here. Fomena District Hospital, Kumewu District Hospital, Konongo Hospital, Tepa District Hospital, hospitals baby or Shasi. From the time I toaba MPP by the first one to be completed was Fomena. For me, it was 2022. So from 2017 to 2022, and out me commission a hospital. When you open our house here, Uber toy, and out me commission back. And most of them in 2024 about 2 in 10 years, 10-term commission, near commission way, near your way, and umponen this babe mumpuno. It was not operational. Friends sword keke she ni ho facilities ni nya adwuma
ukọ afa ekradia na nado ni flag crab ho no ma e chese one no commission
meanwhile hospital no and chese it's not functioning. So then what is the use of say wo koye saadi we ye ba Ashanti region most of the projects wo Ashanti region nyina no I can say 80% of them was by the NDC government. Okay. At the Intina, the former regional minister of Ashanti region, Honorable Simon Osei-Mensah. Utimi Kotsna Kesbin TV. Now you will say, I don't know of the station, but I'm sure it will be Kesbin TV.
No, Oyerepa.
Okay, Oyerepa. Sorry. Or Kotsna Oyerepa TV. Now you will say, only me projects 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 only project 5 from 2017 to 2024 omoye e Ashanti region onemi I think 2 and na dey aka no say omomra na office na chi me pansa enti se wa ye ade e wo wangasa wo krom a won't you feel proud say what's radio so no obebo ni nyina
I refree wo honom
I refree ni ho
politics
ni obi a politics
no you know he is
a regional minister no any eja position it all once I decide to obey position in there you must work with due diligence.
Okay
edwuma na dey asha won san ye emfa new age Sami Jenfi young man he's making sure that the gold board is working 10 years emfa new age.
Okay
the NDC project for me a bit is a KJT market the Yeba roads Asante Achim road Agogo State enclave no ni nyina roads ni na NDC na ye Konongo Agogo Obuasi Dunkwa ene Ayamfre Ejoso Juabin road Fomena Ejosu road Tetekwashe Adenta road hospital so Tepa District Hospital Fomena Kumewu Bekwai Hospital E blocks Oyoko Drobonso ni nyina NDC na ye.
But it wasn't completed. NPP never completed.
Yes, and I'm saying that on Wangasano project Nangasa Munangasano, one should be a say. Anything they make us a Yebusa regional minister say, oh my project 5 for ya. And yes, what shall you pull the project at Wangaswa commission? Obo tupe, they can also run office nechi, a mission. When you know, it doesn't speak good of you. Ain't so be your way in nechi. Now you was a crown. Abba. Say any say friend say I was say NDC aba muno sa project no mu jatu mu nyina within 1.5 year yen commission nyina na nyina anye operational as a rational person and is all case same way because unya 8 years na Ashanti region the ultimate year na niam 2 pe.
Oh, no. MPP did a lot in Ashanti region.
And then I went to me.
They did roads. And Nameka said from his side as the Ashanti, former Ashanti regional, you can say regional minister. The next side no fairly, but if we have to generalize it, at least NPP did a lot in Ashanti region.
Like roads.
Yeah, they did roads.
Roads need the obey you na the quality. But one who big push here, NDC.
Yeah, sa kwan you kura would do Atenga Junction, a wofa say Sokoban kwan. The dualization, which is a very nice road. At least we cannot say NPP did nothing in Ashanti region. That one day, kind of say we might be lying to our viewers. NPP did at least they did something. Judges for that Womu AC was antimantim. Very nice one. That is what omu ye baby.
Yes, and any about man yes NDC ya bay. I was a project ujagu mu nyina no. I was say within 1.5 year. Government is a continuous process. Say aferi aye wo ye sha se wo 8 years. Went me anye adentina after 1.5 years ukura se kan say okodo aferi as a chairperson of the health committee in parliament. You were the chair from 2021 to 2024. You couldn't act on this. Now afei na we free abem na afei na okura se kan ekodo sa niema we wodwen ho a wonti ase
completing even building as some of agenda 11 kwa nanka mo betumi de sa sika ni bia complete
akoye.
Okay, I think I will agree with
agenda
you.
Agenda 11 hospitals ibebre na no ye kate so do kwa. They were into operational. Oebu ebe kakra na ye health minister honorable Minta Kando na we hospital we. Obere mu no ani mu no fe ya penti kama. Obere inside no the equipment for the workers to use to service us no they are not there. But
for your hospital say na omura ho no equipment were there chair there no kwa de mewura hoda also no nice facility pan no so equipment ewom but say ye kan say ye mobile ye 1 year ne just assessment money MPP is expecting you people to do magic. We should wait till when?
Okay.
Because as time we need hospitals.
Hospitals they here people.
We need hospitals.
Yes.
And yenchen 4 years and as go so we try 8 years na want to me am finish. Nti yenchen na musu muncha 4 years in ansa na motumi afinish am ya.
Debbie. Unim. This concern, as I'm saying, this concern should come from a Ghanaian.
Okay.
Ghanaian. Or no also raise our concern. Okay. It shouldn't come from the NPP. But let me come and say, okay. Yes.
So your problem is it's coming from the
NPP because it's a genuine concern. Say Nancy, I mean, who say Omoriot say, one children hospital be say also be now. I think Wejagba.
Yeah,
yes,
Wejag.
It's a solid concern.
And that hospital is even completed.
Yes.
Equipment are in, just a fully furnished. Dankasa.
Yes.
They are workers on the Kwako.
And one aka. But as I'm saying, the concern shouldn't come from the NPP because they have no moral rights. Omuni moral rights. Hospitals are here Ghana over the across the 16 regions. They can't dispute any facts. We did it. We have the track record. So if you say we are going to commission the Ferry Hospital, the Sewa, the Tepa, all these district hospitals, these hospitals. If you are saying that you are going to commission and make it work, its functionality will be at its peak. We have the capability to do it because John Dramani Mahama, or you talk and do man, or can't obey. But the concern shouldn't come from the NPP because mono be the health sector. You bet me and says to say, because you have offered the education sector, they introduced TVET. Excellent initiative. Okay. Superb. But when you come to the health sector, I don't think they have anything that they can boast of. Say from 2016 to 2024, no saying with the health sector.
But at least they have built hospitals. aka almost 10-20% bi anka mo so mo betumi aye to complete it, especially even for you Chrome ho dey say wo show honoma such a nice place. I don't know, should we do politics with everything? Because I was say such a nice place anka buy just some little amount of money na ma for workers, and as a paying them and so a big factor at the mamunti and up to now so
a huge factor, because MPP for no akwai say ono a be ye problem we are no watwa ne ho aba say enye ono na ye na yemfa blame ni mawi, so obefa health workers agum obefa omagu adwuma ni obefa omagu adwuma ni na wontu omoka no is going to be a burden on the next government. Ebini say na nurses for friends doctors, I think 2022 or so COVID nearby there were some I think a certain people of pharmacists are now more render services to the government till 2025 in Tiomuka. It was the duty of Ato Forcing, and then the health minister said they will make sure say on market to another. Yes, 2025 it most of the health workers, most of the workers in the government sector, they are not being paid because backlogs and dorsum. Yet me say amfa foforo nti ama ye ho akire ye nti na ama niema kiti bi wo ha yes anu nti I am rest assured say John Dramani ama ye nim ne de ye token do ne de obeye.
All right, amankwa ebre no enya aye bin for 3 topics waka ensemble na I really appreciate you for granting the request to be on my show today. Major Amawakwe, last and final words, sir. Would be to join you be episode chair and be able to manakwa. Okay,
match ya 10 University for nyina. Okay. Saturday ye grand convocation. A very huge program. I invite any before any mpanyifo amoye party nim. Ti mefa akonya we so ada obi bia ase. Se otimi nya abre by Emma program no AFA yemeda obi bia ase. Na ya she hun kran se yebekọ so abo party no na akonenim.
Ya na waka ache wa ban so se asante mante ma ye hiampuntundwuma bebre nti.
Oh eba
wo ma nani so enkoso fama ye na regional minister nso afutu kakra wodi ama no social media na ya do so wonse fom na onye dwuma pa emfama ye. Edi first one dey ebo ne say
Egidio
any abusuya Egidio amankwa woye NDC communication team member ena enne menene twetwe enkomo e wo showdown jumedi so mo joining yen from 2 p.m. abesi sabre ya beda mu nyina asiankasa jumeko bia daroma ena mitumi di showdown jumedi so ebe so mo Danis garage mesre ka bia wo pa tobia no ko hu Danis garage wo benye bidia ma lunch lanku satakoma V8 ne de kaka hu nyina no wo mo bi e wo ma hwe ye mesi nsu ahyase etoto an nti wo toka na wato de engine dem no eye papa preko upe o mechi akwan a wo mo akumasi asokwa wo mo ni TI Amas ena di nhwe 0550623377 obetimi Alfred Danis garage ewa number ya mabobo sui edi ama wo meje oso shonko na wo mo ene wo atwetwe enkomo nyame ya no ma china mo amani to say Tuesday say de the base Ghana first, the base job for the youth, the base power wo mo denti nyampe chira me was special guest ankasa at the mamu from 2 p.m. Ekosi 4 p.m. Fast studio hanum say ebeye de ankasa te me show when you subscribe ya no subscribe said ye be ya betena ha na ye de dwumade na so mo pe obenya notification na eja wa behwan sema na ya sewa me de eba aba so mo mo de ba dwenche ba ye nyina so no. I really appreciate each and every one. Mamina production team ni nyina say ATP and some about one crata animal. What about some yen camera na MCR and so na yawo. The sandwich juma and a chegu yen executive producer. I am Mr. Daniel Yabua. Meso am today gem and a chumedi about some mumidi and nanaya so when yami adu na 2 p.m. I was 4 p.m. You have I will show down Jumedi, so enjoy the rest of the evening, Macramo. Bye bye.